belongs to the relation. If AA belongs to relation, then relation is reflexive for every A belongs to set A. For reflexive relation, every AA must belong to relation. Means for this set, AA, BB and CC must be present in the relation. Then only it will be reflexive. If in case AA is belonging to the relation, BB is belonging to the relation, then it is not reflexive. Means every element AA, BB, CC must be there in the relation. Then only the relation is said to be the reflexive relation. For symmetric relation, if AB belongs to the relation, if AB belongs to the relation, then BA must also belong to the relation. If AB belongs to the relation, then BA must also belong to the relation. Then only relation will be symmetric. Now, we need to go for the transitive relation. Transitive relation is if AB belongs to the relation, BC belongs to the relation, that implies AC must also belong to the relation. If it is AB belongs to the relation, BC belongs to the relation, then AC must also belong to the relation. Then only the relation is said as transitive. So we have got idea of chapter 1. That what is reflexive relation, symmetric relation and transitive relation. So this was just for the revision of the first exercise. You have to do some of the questions. We are going to discuss about your doubts also in the coming days. So reflexive, symmetric and transitive relation we are knowing now. Then next thing is 1-1 and onto relation. For 1-1 relation, each pre-image must have only and only one image. 1 A, 2 B, 3 C, 4 D. If it is like this, then it is 1-1 relation. We are able to see nothing is free in this range 1 set, image set. That indicates it is onto also. So relation is 1-1 as well as onto. 1-1 relation is also known as injective relation. 1-1 relation is also known as injective relation. Onto relation is known as surjective relation. And if a relation is 1-1 as well as onto, then it is said as bijective. If fx1 equals to fx2, that implies x1 equals to x2, then only function is said to be 1-1. If fx1 is equals to fx2 and x1 is equals to x2, then it is said as 1-1 relation. Then it is said as 1-1 relation. So I suppose these things are very clear. I'll send you some of the things based on it so that you must be able to revise this also. So now we have got idea that our syllabus for the first term will be first book fully and second book will be coming with indefinite integral only. Hope you all are practicing and revising these topics. Tanuja, you can stop recording.